Hello there, I didn't see you. I was just resting on the ground. G'day everybody, time for the weekly video. This week's video is looking at ground self-defense and a few drills you can do to augment your own abilities, get your skills up to scratch on the ground with our self-defense stuff. Not so much the fighting stuff just yet, but definitely the self-defense stuff. Let's get straight into it. The first exercise is a core exercise. Basically, it's pulse-ups using bent knees instead of the feet, watching like so. Now, to make it easier, we can dig the triceps into the ground, pressing down to allow ourselves to get the body up. And to make it harder, and this is something you should be looking to build towards, take the hands off the ground and just use the core and glutes to get the hips up. Now from there we can start to add to that, basically dry drilling the technique against a ground choke with the attacker kneeling. Going from here, knee, so again pulse up, knee, and then adding the final kick in a very fast rhythm, watching pulse up, knee, and kick. Pulse up, knee, and kick like so. Doing it quite slow, you can build it up to speed, whatever you like, but definitely start slow with the pulse ups and build it up towards that dry drill process. From here, second exercise has to do with the attacker choking us on the mount, which is the basic for the attacker doing anything from the mount. Punching, stabbing, gun threats, whatever. It all starts with this technique, this movement here. So grab an object, can be a water bottle, pad, kettlebell, whatever you want. And what we're trying to do is bridge the object explosively and catch it 45 degrees from its initial position. So definitely not over the head, not to the side, but 45 degrees over here, watching like so. I caught it. So as you can see, this 45 degree position is crucial. So we're not bridging the hips up, which will send it towards our head. We're trying to get it practically a little away from the shoulder like so. We come around with the angle. Again, not up like so, because that'll make the attacker be able to post above our head. All we need to do is get it 45 degrees here. So it's going to the side, and you can see the hip motion is practically pointing the hips 45 degrees as well, almost like we're trying to roll over the shoulder with a backwards roll. One more time, like so. We can do that for power with weighted objects, or we can just do that for speed, technique, and for time. Now, augmenting that, what we can do is bridge the hips without the pad there. Start to roll, throw the far leg over, landing as high as we can on the foot, and then come up into a push-up, do the push-up, and then come back down and do the other side. Bridge, roll, then push-up, roll back. Bridge, roll, land, push-up, and then roll back. That's something we can do. I'm not doing it very fast because the ground is slippery and also kind of grippy at the same time. It's a weird combination, it'll tear my skin up. So third exercise we can do is basic shrimping, or if you're Australian, the prawn. So from here, lift the hips off the ground just slightly so there's no friction between the hips and the ground, and then simply send the hips back. And we can basically go up and down a space, shrimping, getting a feel for that motion, and that'll help you against an attacker in the guard, so in between the legs on the ground. Now, the third proper exercise, or fourth proper exercise, has to do with the attacker being in a headlock position on the ground, so a side headlock from the ground. Have another object, can be water bottle, kettlebell, pad, whatever you want. From here, throw the hips up, reach for the object. As we grab the object and pull it in, hips go down, roll, press up, being only on the balls of the feet and the hands. Jump, squat up, and then reverse the process. Back down. So again, hips up as we grab, hips down as we pull in, roll, sending the close knee towards the ground, throw the leg over, just like we were doing with the bridging and rolling from the hips. Feet and hands, up, squat, and then back down. Do the slow, fast, bit of a power exercise, as well as helping us with the technique from that position. Okay, last exercise pertains to headlocks on the ground again, from the side. This time the attacker has one of our arms caught, the other one free. So, what we're doing, grab another object, again, a water bottle, pad, probably not kettlebell, but shoe can also work from here. Remember that exercise we were doing at the start when we were sending the knees up towards the sky? That pulse-up exercise, we want to bring that back in and then apply it to this technique. So from here, knees go up to the sky, watching. I'll talk a little bit later, but I'll demonstrate first. So from here, I'm not going to do a third one because I'd end up going over the stairs. From here, what we're doing, send the knees up towards the sky. Again, that pulse up motion. Take the left hand, place the pad into the left knee, hold it there, and then roll up onto our knees. So again, knees up towards the sky, left pad into the left knee, rolling up like so, onto the knees, trying to do it with momentum. I'm trying to do it slowly so I can explain. If you're doing it slowly, use the hand, otherwise try not to use the hand from that position. And what this is doing is representing grabbing the attacker's head, placing it under the knee, hooking it in, and then rolling up to that kneeling position like we do in the technique. Again, knees up to the sky, left hand under left knee from the inside, not the outside, but from the inside. And then rolling. As you can see, in midair, there's a bit of a twisting of the hips. So instead of just going up and then down like this, we need to go up and then roll onto the side. See the knees go from facing upwards to the side. In midair, that'll help you with the technique as well. If you want to make it harder, grab a partner, get them to throw it and try catch it in your knee midair. Okay guys, that's it for the video. Those are the 5 exercises you can do to help yourself with the basic self-defense stuff on the ground. Once you get to the G level, there are some other concepts as well, attacker in the rear. But if you do those 5 exercises, you'll be sweet, you'll be fine for all the P level stuff on the ground. Okay guys, enjoy the video. I'll see you at training. Thank you.